Welcome everybody, this is the Chosen One, and today I'll be showing you dueling tips with Lord Vader in KYBER, but this also applies to Anakin and Vader in Vanilla Battlefront 2 as well. Early on in the Luke Skywalker fight, I'm able to get a nice hook off, and then after that, I can get a nice saber throw off. Those are the exact kind of combos you want to be doing. They output a lot of damage. As you can see at the end of the Luke Skywalker fight, I use the hook move, and then right as my character touches the ground, I use the choke. That's a great combo you can use there because the hook is landing behind the back, and he didn't react quickly enough to flip his camera around. I'm able to also force choke right after that and finish the fight off because that's a lot of damage. Now this next fight with Mace Windu versus Lord Vader is a very tricky one because Mace Windu has a very specific ability called Shatterpoint, which as Anakin is very bad because Anakin doesn't have great stamina, and that ability destroys your stamina even if you're holding block. That's just what the ability does. You have no stamina, so he's able to get a bunch of hits off on you and you're not able to block any of them. As you can see in the Mace Windu fight, after I get the lightsaber hit on him, I try to start to dodge around his block, and I'll also start to try to predict where he's going to dodge to be able to figure out where his back is going to be, so I can start to hook prematurely in that direction where his back might end up being. And if you're skilled enough with hooks, you're able to do a double hook move, one after the other, which does a crazy amount of damage, especially if you're hitting them on the back, because if you hit them on the back, that does more damage. And in this Mace Windu fight, you'll see that I start to dodge behind his back, then I'm able to force choke him in that slight window of opportunity that he has his guard down from me dodging behind his guard. At the end of that Mace Windu fight, he got really aggressive after I got that nice force choke behind his back. So he started to get really aggressive, and I dodged away, and then just used the lightsaber throw right as he went to go strike me. Use the lightsaber throw, finish the fight off right there. Quick and done. Perfect use of the dodge behind the back, force choke, heroic might, then the saber throw. Those three together output a lot of damage. Same goes for Anakin. For this next fight, it's Anakin or Lord Vader versus Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan has a lot of stamina as opposed to Anakin, who doesn't have a lot of stamina, so we want to play very aggressively. Now typically how people play Obi-Wan, they'll usually use Mind Trick first, and then Defensive Rush, but in this circumstance he didn't use Mind Trick, so I was able to get a lightsaber throw off on him. Now after I got that first initial saber throw off on him, he started to play defensively, so I took advantage of that by getting the hook move off, which made him start to play aggressively to get me to play defensively. Once Obi-Wan uses the Mind Trick, he uses the Force push right after, and I have very low stamina at the moment, so if I let that hit my block, I would have no stamina at all, and his Defensive Rush would get a couple of hits off on me and take my health down quite a bit. I dodge through him, which is a great use of the dodge. I get a nice dodge behind his back, and then I get a hit off, and then later on I get a nice hook off. Then he starts to play very aggressive, which enables me to get a hook off on his back, which then he starts to play even more aggressive. Then he tries to use the Mind Trick, but then that enables me to get a nice saber throw off on him to get a hit off. I was able to finish off the fight with a nice force choke and then a double hook move. Those are just some tips and tricks I picked up while playing Battlefront 2, as well as KYBER for Battlefront 2 on PC. If you have any tips or tricks you'd like to add to this, or you need some clarification, let me know in the comments and I'll clarify the video and use your tips and tricks for the next video as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a good day, and may the Force be with you always.